If you need a custom stamp for yourself or as a gift, where do you go for custom plaques? All those things, our next guest has you covered.
Jodi Braun is the owner and president of Quality Rubber Stamp Company, LLC. It is a certified woman-owned company. I love that. Welcome to the Morning Buzz.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. Absolutely. So this is pretty cool. You are a certified woman-owned company, which I know is an awesome thing, and you support veterans. You do wonderful things. Let's talk a little bit about how you started your company and what you do.
Okay. Well, the business has been in existence since 1963, and we took over the business in January 2016. So it's a really great thing that we've done this, and we're really excited. We've been building ever since we took over, so we've been trying to incorporate a lot of new products into our line. So we brought lots of examples to show you today.
Yeah, I would guess people say stamping, it's going to be stamping, and you do that.
Exactly.
So talk about some of the stamps that you guys offer. I bet you get very creative.
Oh, I have lots of opportunities to be creative. One of the things that people think mostly of when you're thinking of a stamp is an address stamp, and that's just your basic typical stamp. Well, one of them that I've designed has a monogram and a border, which is really nice. It's great for the holidays, and it's really nice because you can use that to stamp your holiday cards. But it's something that's really special for somebody who may have just moved and maybe purchased a new home or moved into a new apartment. So it's a nice gift all year round. And we work with several realtors and mortgage brokers too, and they use that as part of their closing gifts. So, you know, if they're out there, this is a great idea.
What are these big bad boys here, like the one we're looking at?
Well, we also make huge stamps, including the band stamp and this other stamp.
As we're looking, I want to show how big this is.
So if there's a chart that is always marked on a form or something, and it's, you know, somebody has to fill in information all the time, stamp it down on the sheet of paper, and then you can fill in what you need. And we can make them large, we can make them smaller. We can make actually an 8.5 by 11 size stamp if we needed to. We have some companies who they mark on their to-go bags for like restaurants and barbecue places. So we make really large stamps for them as well.
So kind of industrial or personal.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
It just makes everything easier. If you've ever had to, you know, write out your address or use those little
I'm thinking about it now with holiday cards.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
When you're doing quantity, it's like that is so much better.
And another thing that we do is the signature stamp as well. So a lot of people have maybe illnesses where they have tremors and they can't write their signature anymore. You can use a stamp to use it on most official documents.
So it can be legal in many cases?
It can be legal in many cases.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So we're really excited about that. And if there's somebody who has a signature from several years ago that they like better than they do now, they can use that as well.
That's really neat. These are just some neat options you have. What other things do you make? Because I see things here like nameplates and plaques as well.
We do all sorts of things.
Yeah.
We can do a cast address plaque if somebody needs for the front of their home. And there's lots and lots of different styles.
Well, and this reminds me of the ones I see where it marks like a historic place or something like that.
That's exactly what these are. Yes, and they're all weatherproof. We also make some of our plaques where they can be maybe adhered to the back of a park bench. Maybe you're doing a tribute to somebody, a family member or something like that, and you can use that as part of your tribute to them.
You also do signage too, don't you? Indoor and outdoor signage?
Indoor and outdoor signage. In fact, we work with several companies who have recently redone their parking lots. So we do parking lot signs that are Pantone to their specific logo, and we do the handicap signs, and we do outdoor signs that maybe go on the outside of a building that can be actually adhered to the building. And then of course indoor signs where, you know, they might be the backdrop of maybe a reception area. We can do those kinds of signs as well.
This is pretty. We were looking at some of these plaques that you do too, awards. So these are some things that you can do individually for companies, employees, banquets. I assume you probably get a lot of that.
Oh yes.
But this is pretty, this glass.
Yeah, that's one of our top sellers. That's our iceberg award. That's what we call it.
That's really beautiful.
Yes. And we can do that one in silver. We can do that in gold or in the blue. And you can have obviously your logo engraved on it. We could even engrave the signature on it if we needed to. And then with the plaques, one of the things that we do is we're doing a huge tribute to the veterans. And thank you to all of the veterans out there. But we do this plaque as a tribute and a thank you for you know, for their service to our country, of course. And we are wanting to get these into every business that we possibly can, and then we can engrave your logo on the bottom. All of the text is adjusted so the logo will fit, and then, you know, and a lot of people have they have family walls where they have, you know, pictures and things. Yeah. And what a great tribute to a family member to have that from your loving family.
Sometimes
makes
they
a
have
great gift any time of the year.
Flags as well.
Exactly.
To go with a flag.
Yes, yes.
Somebody who's been presented that. So, I know also profits from some of those plaques, then they're donated to the American Legion, the Poppy program, and Operation Homefront. So you truly, you know, put those dollars where your mouth is, and you're really giving to those veterans while honoring them as well.
And we're so proud that we just donated over $1,100 to the American Legion Poppy program just from the profits from those plaques. So we're really proud of that.
People can learn about everything you do. You also carry your own brand of ink and specialty inks, all of this stuff, and all they have to do is visit you online at qstamps.com or in Menominee Falls. You're on the corner of Lily Road and Fond du Lac Avenue. The phone number, if you want to call Jodi and ask about any of the things that they do, especially if you've got a request here for the holidays or such, at 262-251-5545. That's where you can get a hold of her at qstamps.com as well, again, as I mentioned, for the website. Thanks.